Hi guys. So tonight's dinner is the Great American Burger Stromboli. We got this recipe card from Publix. It's from the company Aprons. And I got the pizza dough, which is already rolled out and pressed from Publix. I just made it more square-like in the pan, and I lined it with parchment. I have my oven preheated to 405, although the recipe says 400, but my oven shuts off after a while at 400, but at 405 it stays. So I'm doing 405. And by the way, that's a quiche that I made with what do you call it? A Western like omelet. So it's peppers, onions, some leftover ham we had, and some mushrooms. So I made it into a quiche and have it for breakfast. Anyway, so I browned up some ground beef. I added some diced onions to it, a little bit of salt and pepper. So I got that nice and brown. I'm gonna put that on top. It's a really simple dish. We are, of course, improvising. So instead of American cheese, I'm using cheddar. And instead of Thousand Islands dressing, I'm using ketchup. And this was my homemade ketchup, which I do have to make more. And they also asked for dill pickles, and we don't like pickles, so we're not using it. So we're using just the ketchup, the cheddar cheese, and the beef. And you layer it and you roll it up into like a pinwheel and you bake it. So I'm going to do my layers and then I'll show you what it looks like before I roll it up. So there is the ground beef layer. There is the ketchup layer. And there is the cheese layer. So now I'm going to roll it up and bake it at 405, aka 400. And until it's golden, and then we'll see how it comes out. It's probably going to taste like a burger, honestly, pretty much. So there you go. I made 2 of them, and I'm putting them in the oven, and it says to bake for 18 to 20 minutes or until golden brown. So I cross your fingers that this comes out okay. I never follow recipes. It's terrible. So hopefully it tastes good. I have a feeling it's going to be very bready, but we'll see what it looks like when it's done. So those are ready. They're sizzling inside. You see some of the cheese meat oil come out. And they're golden on the side. So I guess because they were close together, it didn't really get golden, but yeah, they're done. So it says to let it rest for 5 minutes before you slice into it. We're going to make Caesar salad with that. And I guess it also says to put aside the dressing, which would have been Thousand Islands, but we use ketchup. So just extra ketchup or extra dressing on the side. Looks good. That's what it looks like. That is the Great American Cheeseburger Stromboli. Improvised with other ingredients. Smells good, looks good. And then I have my Caesar salad on a board waiting to be eaten with the Stromboli. So we're going to have plenty of leftovers. Actually, it was pretty easy. So I will link the recipe below in the description so that you can try this at home and enjoy it with your family. See you in the next video. Bye. FYI, either A, I made it too big, or B, having 2 side by side affected it. But the dough in the inside, when I cut it, it was still kind of raw. So we had to slice it and put it in the toaster oven to bake. And then it came out nice and crispy and cooked. So little FYI there. It could have been me. But enjoy.